everybody, this is Micaityl, may call me, and today, welcome to the third installment of MicAMA, aka Micaityl Ask Me Anything, with lots of great questions from all you guys from Instagram and YouTube. I got none from Twitter this time, but who cares? I love you guys, you love me. Let's read some of your questions. Let's begin off with the first question. Why do you come into my house at night? I go into all your houses at night. Whoever wrote this next one, you need some help. Thanks Scooby or SpongeBob. You need some really serious help right there. And the final question from Instagram is, can I have some good food? Yes. Yes, you can. I know who you are. You know who I am. Let's get together sometime and have some stir fry because I can make some pretty kick-ass stir fry and you will like it. I swear. Alright, so moving on from the Instagram questions, let's go to the huge chunk of questions, aka the YouTube comments. So let's begin with favorite game of all time. Okay, this one is really stumping me because I like a lot of video games. Like, it's really hard for me to be bad at a video game unless it's a huge heaping pile of garbage, which I really have a system going on in my head of whether I can classify this game as terrible or good, and also terribly good, and one of the games that fit in the terribly good categories is Superman 64. Yes, I am 1 in a billion people that will ever say Superman 64 is actually a great game. But for my favorite game of all time, I have to say Monkey Ball Deluxe, because that's one of the games that I played a lot when I was younger with friends, like the 4-player, I think it was arcade mode? I don't remember, it's been a while since I played it, but there was like this multiplayer mode where you could basically, it's kind of like golf in a way, but you move around the monkeys and the balls going into like this certain hole, and that was my favorite game mode to play with friends, and we played that for like hours. Like, if there was a tracker of hours we played on that game, it would have been over than 100 to 1,000, because that game was great and we loved it. So, my answer for that question is Monkey Ball Deluxe. Why do you have a shirt that says, "This isn't weed, Shaggy"? Why not? I love the shirt. If you met a shaman girl in real life, what would you do? Give it to Luskinen, obviously, and have you met one already? Alright, so for the first part of the question I said, give it to Luskinen, because, well, he's looking for the shaman girls, and no, I have not found one yet. Though, I'm not for sure what terminology you're saying here, but I'm assuming that you're talking about the shaman girls Luskinen is after, because I'm totally not after any shaman girls. I'm not portraying Luskinen. If you could meet any famous YouTuber, who would it be? Ooh, this is another hard question. Yeah, for YouTubers, I actually basically almost grew up with YouTube since, I think ever since it first was created. Like, I don't think I was there for the first year, but for at least the second year I started watching videos on it, and it took me a few years to finally step up and make my first YouTube video in 2009. And, yeah, I've seen lots of great YouTubers over the years, like some I still love to this day, like Red and Link. But, if I could meet any famous YouTuber, I think my answer would probably have to be Markiplier, because he was the channel that I started watching during like the 1 year 2013 where I lost all motivation to do YouTube videos and I stopped for a year. That was before I created Micaityl Studios, which is basically a direct, it's not a direct sequel of my previous channel, since my previous channel was, well, a Lego channel mostly, and Micaityl Studios started off as a Let's Play channel, kind of like Markiplier, because I was inspired off of Markiplier's videos to, you know, begin YouTube again, and I started following him when he was pretty low in subscribers, and, ever since I started watching Markiplier, I guess, I just continue on doing YouTube, and I've been quite successful so far. So if there was a YouTuber I could be, I'd say Markiplier, because he's the one who inspired me to go back at it and got me to where I am today. Okay, so for some reason I'm gonna be serious. Weird, right? But do you like reading? And something completely different, how did you start making Luskinen? memes. I'm gonna begin with the reading comment. I do like reading. Like, I read almost every day. Sometimes I don't read books, but I read a lot on Reddit. Like, I love reading Reddit comment threads, so that's most of my reading recently. But I do still read books, and I enjoy books, and I suggest that sometimes people should read books because, well, most of the time staring at a screen all day is not that healthy. So I suggest try reading a paper book because those are pretty great on your mind. And how did I start making Leska memes? Oh boy. Here's the story. So I think it was I think it's been about a year ago when I first started seeing Leskin memes on the Steins Gate Reddit forum. Like, the Steins Gate subreddit, all of a sudden I started seeing a bunch of memes from Steins Gate Zero, which I wasn't really playing at that time because I'm just like, there's another Steins Gate game, but wait, how am I supposed to play it? It's only in Japan. I'm in America. So I didn't really get into Steins Gate Zero until I started seeing the Leska memes with the character Leskinnen, and I'm like, huh, this is interesting. So I started looking through the memes, and I started really enjoying them, and of course I started figuring out spoilers about the plot of Steins Gate and all that, so I'm just like, well, great, I got spoiled. But I really do enjoy looking at these memes, and I decided, let's just make a weird meme video of this character. So I went ahead and made Leskin the Vampire, which was my first ever Leskin meme where I pasted his face over the vampire, I don't think his name was Nosferatu in the Nosferatu movie, but I pasted my face over Count Orlok. Yeah, that was his name, Orlok. And yeah, my first Leskin meme, some people started seeing it. It got mixed reviews at first since, well, I kind of mixed up the voices between Okabe and Leskinen, which some people didn't like, but it was still well received. So I went ahead and made my first ever successful Leskin meme. It's Shaman Time from the scene of Paprika, one of Satoshi Kon's greatest films, Paprika, and that's when I started booming. So I continued on making Leskin memes, took a little break. When I figured out that Steins Gate Zero was going to have an anime, I went back to Leskin meme making, and it worked out much, much differently than I expected. So yeah, I have to say, the Leskin meme story is probably one of the greatest things that ever happened to me, finding Leskinen and Leskin memes, and finding all you guys through them. So it's probably one of the best things I ever done on YouTube so far. How many bodies do you have in your closet? I have one in the garage, but that's Santa Claus, so don't really have any answer for you. I sadly don't have any questions. I'm coming only to let you know that I really enjoy your videos. Thank you. I really enjoy reading your guys' comments, and I really enjoy you guys enjoying my videos, so that's all I want from you guys, to enjoy my videos and to watch them, because I make them for pure entertainment. Like, I'm not doing it for attention, I'm not doing it for popularity, I'm doing it just to entertain people, so thank you. And the final question, where are the Japanese shaman girls named Talo? I don't know! Thank you all for watching. Micaityl.
Okay.